What's up, happy people? Bree Brown here, back with part 2 of my apartment hunting in LA video during the panoramic. And today I'm going to be showing you guys 5 more apartments that I viewed on my quest to find the perfect match. I don't know what happens, but it's like as soon as I turn this camera on, the noises. The first apartment that I looked at on day 2, which was about a week later from the other ones, but you know what, that doesn't even really matter, was a studio apartment in Long Beach, California. This apartment was $1,300 a month, and y'all, now the building for this apartment was on top of a bar, so it was mad loud when we went. Like it was popping. When you first walk in, I was really happy about the lighting. Like the lighting was really nice. It only had, I think, like 2 windows in there, but it was super bright when I first walked in. The thing that I did not like about the apartment was the floors. It had some type of laminate flooring that I really could not get down with. And I did feel like it was on the smaller side. I think this apartment was about 350 square feet. When you went into the kitchen, it did feel a bit cluttered. The appliances were pretty updated, and the countertops were a nice like marble-esque, you know, vibe. But I felt overall that it just, when I just walked in, I just knew that this was not the place for me. It did not feel like home. It felt like a little dirty. And then if you look at the view was absolutely terrible, y'all. The view was so bad. It was of the parking lot, and it was, you see it. I know you see it. That was the only closet in the entire apartment. I just could not get down with it. I went over to the bathroom, and it felt like when you open the door of the bathroom, it's so hard for me to describe this place because I just did not like it at all. I'm trying to find something nice to say about the apartment. The nice thing about the apartment is the lighting. The lighting was bomb, but the bathroom was small. The kitchen was small. It had 1 closet, and the view was absolutely hideous. So, moving on. The next apartment that I saw was in North Hollywood. It was in the Arts District area. If you haven't seen my part 1, please check it out. I go ahead and I break down the different neighborhoods in LA and give a little bit more insight on the neighborhood. So please don't mind the mess in this place. I went to go see this place before it was even really ready for the public. I just like walked past. I saw that the landlord was like getting rid of a lot of things, and I asked him, you know, if he had a available unit, which he did. This place was above my budget. It was $1,500, but it was a 1-bedroom apartment, and it was more like a condo. Also, all utilities were included. It looked so big. The floors were hardwood, and he actually said that he was going to be renovating the floors and getting like fixing them up and making them look a bit newer. It had a small little dining room area, which I really liked. The kitchen was a really decent size. However, the appliances weren't like super new, which I kind of wasn't okay with that, because if I was gonna go $100 over my budget, I want everything to kind of be perfect, and it wasn't with this space. But I digress. The tenant that he had before he showed me this place was angry about the fact that she had to move out or something like that. I don't know what went down, but he told me that she basically like trashed the place before she left, and that's why you see a lot of her things still there, which I did not like. It didn't really give me like a good feeling about the place, because I was like, what went down? It had a huge bedroom, like to the point where I was just like, yo, I do not know what to do with this much space. Like, I really did not like the bathroom. I liked the fact that it was like really big. However, I did not like the tub because I felt that it was really outdated, and I didn't really like, if you look at the cabinets, a lot of the cabinets were like off of the hinges. I know that he's gonna fix that. That wasn't really the issue that he was going to fix that. It was that when I looked in it, it just looked like it had like some termite issues. Like the wood was all chewed up and all that stuff. I don't know. I didn't get a good feeling from it. This place also came with a parking space, which is something that if you get that in LA, if your apartment comes with a parking space, oh my God, your life will be so much easier. So I was gonna give this place a chance, but it was a couple things. It was one, it wasn't gonna be ready in time, and two, the fact that it was $100 over my budget. I didn't really feel that comfortable with it. I don't like going over my budget. So the next place I looked at was in the West Adams neighborhood of Los Angeles. West Adams is a up and coming neighborhood. I really do like what it's becoming. It's close to the area that I lived in before my first apartment tour, which was in Mid-City. It's a central location to pretty much everything. Only thing that I don't like about West Adams is it's not as walkable as I would have liked, but I still decided to give this place a chance because the rent was $1,100, and I am not used to seeing anything in Los Angeles that is like under $1,200. It's just unheard of. So I decided to give this place a look. Now when you walked in, it was just so bright. Like, it was beautiful. It was like a little tree house because it was on the top floor, super bright. It had windows like surrounding the entire apartment, but it has carpet. However, it had really nice windows, and the lighting here was super bomb. And for a studio, it was a pretty decent size. I believe this place was about 450 square feet. Like I said, it was $1,100, and it had most utilities included. I really liked the built-ins that it had. I thought that those were super cute. I liked the big closet that it had. I hated the color of the walls, but that's something that can easily be changed. So it had a nice big walk-in closet. It also had this like dressing area before it got to the bathroom, which I really appreciated because it had a lot of storage for hanging up clothes. I did really like that, but I was also thinking, like, if I have company over, I wouldn't really want them to go through my closet and look at all my clothes to get to my restroom. But I mean, I'll take storage where I can take storage. So it wasn't really that huge of a deal. The bathroom, as you can see, was on the small side, but it was really clean, and it had a window in the bathroom, which I really appreciated because it got really good lighting in there. Also, this place had mirrors everywhere, which I really appreciated. And can you guys see that lighting? The lighting of this place is absolutely beautiful. The kitchen felt really cramped. When I went into the kitchen, I did like the fact that it was like nice bright colors. The appliances weren't updated, but they weren't like hideous either. I just didn't like the layout of the kitchen, but I did feel like it was acceptable. This place, I ended up not putting in an application for this place because I wrote down like all the pros and cons, and I looked at like my manifestation list. I always make like a list of the things that I want in my apartment, and it didn't really check any of the boxes besides the natural lighting. So I did not feel like this was a place that was like meant for me. I just felt that in my heart, but it was a really nice apartment. I just could not get down with that carpet. But hindsight, I'm like, I should have just asked them if they could pull it up. The next place I saw was a really cute purple back house in downtown Long Beach. This place was so cute. It was my favorite color, purple, and it just looked like a little like cottage. It was super cute. It had a front porch, which I thought was like really adorable. And when you walked in, it was super updated. It had decent lighting. Lighting wasn't like amazing, but it had really decent lighting. Hardwood, not hardwood floors, but it was like laminate floors, and it just gave you like the best 360 views of like all the nature and trees and stuff, which I really loved. And for it to be, this place was actually a 1-bedroom, and the living room and dining room area was really big. It probably doesn't look super big on camera, but it was really big. The kitchen, when I went into the kitchen, I could barely move down the aisle of it. It was a galley style kitchen, super small, y'all. Like, it was unbelievably tiny. It was a tight squeeze, and they had the audacity to have this huge refrigerator in this tiny little kitchen. I could not for the life of me. You could barely even open the refrigerator. I tried. When I tried to open it, it like hit the cabinets, and I was just like, why? So I lost the rest of my audio for the video, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a voiceover. So now into the bedroom. It had two nice big windows, and I believe that these windows were south facing, so it got really great lighting in the bedroom. It had that one closet, and actually that was the only closet for the entire apartment, which I really wasn't a fan of. The apartment was $13.50 for a one-bedroom apartment in Long Beach. A lot of storage in this one closet, so I felt that I would be able to make it work. Now, when you go into the bedroom, I did not like this bathroom at all. First of all, it only had a shower, and if you watch my part 1, you would know that I had to have a bathtub. That was a deal breaker for me. Also, the way the sink was positioned in the bathroom, it just like really like made my nose itch. Like, I really did not like it. To pass on this apartment, I would have absolutely taken this apartment with the whole flaw with the bathroom, but the neighbors that lived in front of this back house, I didn't get like a really good vibe. I wouldn't have felt comfortable, so I decided to go ahead and pass on this place. Okay, so the last apartment that I looked at this day was in North Hollywood. It was in the Arts District. It was a 400 square foot studio for $13.50, and it only included electricity, so I would have to pay all the other utilities, and it also did not include a parking space. Now, you guys know that I love this area. What the hell is that? Anyway, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little underwhelmed. It had really nice floors, it had laminate flooring, and it had two small windows, and it had a cute little breakfast island area to have like coffee and stuff like that. It had a really cute dressing area with a dresser and a big mirror. I really did like that. So when I walked into the bathroom was on the smaller side, but it did feel really clean and it felt really updated. I did not like the fact that it only had a shower. That was a deal breaker for me. I pretty much knew at this point that I would not be continuing on with this apartment. But it did have really nice built-in shelving units and nice mirrors. But the bathroom did feel pretty cramped for me, and I felt like for $13.50 I could do a lot better, even though the area is really nice. The kitchen area had updated-ish appliances. It had a full-size refrigerator and two really nice windows that gave the kitchen really nice lighting, but it did still feel really cramped. So I don't know, I decided to not go with this one because it did not feel like home. For me, with my apartment search, I did not want to settle for a place that I felt like did not feel like home for me. I manifested a certain place with certain requirements, and when I looked at that list and compared it to this apartment, it did not have many things that were on my manifestation list. So I just felt in my heart that this was not the place for me. I was looking for a place with vintage charm, for something that had character and that had a personality. I did not want the cookie cutter apartment. I pretty much already did that with my first apartment, so I knew that this was not the place for me, and I did not care if it was going to take me 5 apartments, 10 apartments, or 20 apartment searches to find the place for me. I was dedicated to finding my perfect place. Now, I'm going to go ahead and end this vlog here. I will be making a part 3 of my apartment hunting search, and in that part 3 I will be showing you guys which apartment that I decided on, which is the apartment that I'm in right now. If you guys like what you see, please do not hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe. I really want to get to know my subscribers and build a community here on YouTube. I really love to upload video, and I want to get to know you and have you guys get to know me. And I also will be doing a move-in vlog and home decor vlog. I really want to take you guys on this journey with me during this panoramic And if you like what you see, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, always be happy.